And welcome to the Morning Spike. We're here every Sunday trying to help you guys with your fantasy football lineups, any starts and sits, and any questions you guys have about your lineups. I'm Brian the Grizzly here. I know I got Martin on his way here too. I mean, you have to understand he's always in Arizona, so it's like 7 o'clock in the morning for him or 8 o'clock in the morning for him. So he has to go get his coffee. But hey, we're here. We're going to talk about all the things that are going on. It's a lot of news around the NFL, a lot of things that are happening. Week 11 is going to be a great one. We'll start off right away with Bob Dole. So usually I start sit Andrews or Kmet. All right. So Mark Andrews is definitely going to play this week. So that's already given. But they've been using Isaiah Likely a lot. But I think they will probably continue to use Likely. Andrews is going to be a good one. Well, against Atlanta, I almost would lean Kmet. I'm thinking I'm going to lean Kmet with this. This is going to be crazy. I want to hear what Martin guys say about this, but I think I'm going to lean Kmet until I know what Mark Andrews can do. Next week, it's not even a question, Mark Andrews. But this week, I'm not exactly sure. So, hey, Martin, how you doing?
Hey, what's up? What's up? Yeah, sorry. Let me get situated first.
You came in, jumped in like, all right, got it.
Hey, well, look, I forgot that I had told you I was going out. I forgot. And I'm like, oh, I got caught red-handed. I was about to come in here. Yeah. Hard time sleeping last night. Yeah, okay.
Like I already knew. I was out too. It didn't matter.
Hey, it's all good. But I'm here. So what do we got? Is this we got Andrew or Kmet?
Yep. So Mark Andrews is definitely playing today. He is.
But yeah, I heard about that. You know, we've been in this situation before where Andrews forces himself to play, or if he's about to play. Normally he doesn't do too good his first game back.
First game, yep.
And that's just usually how it goes. They're in a situation where Ravens actually have two good tight ends.
Exactly.
You haven't heard of Isaiah Likely yet, then
you missing out. Honestly, this guy is super talented. I'm expecting the Ravens to throw both of them out there at the same time.
Probably, more than likely. One, it's not just his shoulder, but it's also his knee, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be safe. Please put Kmet.
Exactly. And Kmet's going against the worst pass defense with the Atlanta Falcons today.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it safe and go Kmet.
Yeah. So that's where we're going, Bob. Though we're going to commit this one. My only concern, I do have to tell you this. So Atlanta has not allowed more than one touchdown to any tight end in the entire league, the entire season. They are terrible defense, terrible pass defense, but only one tight end has scored a touchdown the entire season.
Yeah.
So that does throw a little monkey wrench, but I still will go commit because I think the Bears have to throw to him. They have to.
Yeah, I agree. That right now in these next couple games, like I think this would be the last great game that the Bears should have. I'm excited for this game. Matter of fact, it's your team versus my team right now, and I feel like both of them are surprising everybody because we thought that they were going to be a lot worse than what they were.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know you were at the beginning of the season. You thought they were going to win a Super Bowl, but
hey, that's every Chicago fan at the beginning of every season since '85.
Well, I mean, you do love Aaron Rodgers, so I don't know.
Gosh.
I don't know. So, but I'm thinking it's going to be a good game. It's going to be a good game. I'm excited for this one. Do I expect that the Bears pull it off? Probably.
I think it'll be a really close game. I'm going like 31-28. You know, it's like I think Atlanta's going to score a lot because the Bears have a terrible run defense. Atlanta has a terrible pass all defense. So I think Justin might actually throw for over 200 yards and still run for 80 yards.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Cordero's going to try to go crazy on the Bears because he's pissed still.
I would imagine. Cordell, Aljair. I think they're going to go off. Well, I hope Aljair. I'm not too sure. Last week was pretty bad.
I think Aljair. The problem is that Cordero is the vulture. Aljair was doing fine, and then Cordero comes in and gets those 2 touchdowns. Like
that's what happens. That's what happens. RB2s do great. You know they're great. I feel like teams should use. I mean, we're starting to see more teams use their RB2s.
Mm-hmm.
But Atlanta just uses the one usually.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
All right, yes. Here we go. Bob Doe's also asking, do you think Murray will play today? I'm asking the same question, man. So we in the guillotine league, right? Murray's my starting quarterback. I dropped Khalil Mack, picked up Russell Wilson.
Wow.
Because I had to, because everyone else was on bye. Like I had no other choice.
Holy crap.
To pick up Russell Wilson because I did the dummy and then start Aaron Rodgers. I could have.
That's right. I remember you made that move. I'm like, why would he? Okay.
I had to. It was like no other choice. And Khalil Mack is the one, even though he's good, I have a great defense. I have great defensive players. So, like, he was the only one I could even see possibly cutting. And I don't know. It's bad. I don't know.
Yeah, he ain't getting your 16 sacks. Now, is he? How many spike bets do we have on that? How many spike bets do we have on that 16 sack?
I think I owe, if he doesn't get, we have 2 though, because it's first he has to get double digits. Then I'll owe 2 for that one. And if he doesn't get 16, I'll owe 2 for that one. So I could possibly owe 4, but he has 7 sacks right now.
He has 7.
So I think he'll get the double digits, maybe.
Well, it's kind of like what me and Josh said from freaking my guest from Filthy Fantasy Football Podcast. I don't know if you ever watched that episode, but he came on and we were talking about it. I think you were on.
Yeah.
But we mentioned he would probably end up getting the double, but I don't think he would get it. I don't think he'll get you 16, bro.
It's probably going to be like 11 or 12.
I was thinking 12.
Yeah.
I was thinking 12.
It'll be a good season, but it's not going to be my 16.
Yeah.
I was smoking that day.
Bob, though, if you, and I felt about this last week about Josh Allen.
Mm-hmm.
If I know my QB is banged up, this is why I always have a backup. I really hope you have a backup, and you're not hoping till like the last day to figure this out. Because if you have an IR spot, you just put Murray in IR, and you pick up Colton McCoy. Like Colton McCoy is fine. I've seen him for many years. He's been a reliable backup to wherever he's at, and he'll get you
18 to 20 points. He's gonna get you 18 points probably.
I mean,
D Hop there. I think he's playing. Yeah, and Hollywood Brown is coming back.
Has he been activated though?
He hasn't been activated, but they have until
Monday.
Monday to do it.
So I don't know. The fact that look, when it comes to hamstrings, in my opinion, I feel like those players are going to be out for about 4 weeks. Mm-hmm. If it comes to a skills position, Kyler Murray can still play, but the problem is you are now eliminating what makes Kyler Murray good.
Yep.
His running aspect of it is gone. I don't think he'll risk it.
Can't extend the play. He's going to be just from the pocket, and he's too short.
Yes. It's going to be very difficult, and it wouldn't surprise me if we see both of them play. And I've seen teams have both of their players.
So Kyler Murray is a QB 8. He's about 8. I'm actually playing Russell. I'm playing Russell Wilson as a QB 11 just because I can't wait till Monday night. I can't wait till Monday night. You know, I don't know what else to do. So I have to let Russell Wilson play, which is like the scariest thing in the world. But he's going against Vegas. It's like Russell Wilson versus Vegas. It's like if any time he could do it, it'll be this week.
Look, I saw Matt Ryan immersed out of the freaking, the darkness
of the crypt.
So you have Geno as your starter, full man PPR.
He's on bye. And Murray's his backup.
No one really went with the bench. Yeah. You might.
Edwards-Helaire is not playing there right now.
He's not.
He's not playing.
He did fire in the beginning of the season. At the beginning of the season, he was doing just fine.
Yeah.
And then Pacheco started
about 1 and 2 points. I'm like, dude, I'm glad I didn't start you.
Yeah. You might be in a situation where you might have to. How many running backs do you have? I hope you have a good running. Oh, man. Because the thing is that the safest thing to do is get your quarterback now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You don't want to wait till Monday and then find out he doesn't. And the only thing, hold on. Does anybody have Colton McCoy? No, he's also banged up too.
Yeah. So they were both,
they're both on the list.
Yeah, both of them the entire week.
Who are they gonna throw out, man? Honestly, look, Bob Dole, what you're gonna do is you're probably gonna have to wait till Monday.
Can he though? I think he might.
I don't know.
You have to drop Edwards-Helaire, grab a quarterback just because, and hope that if you really want him, you could get Edwards-Helaire back. But you have to have another quarterback. You can't wait that long because
Marcus Mariota
is it. But Marcus Mariota plays at 12 o'clock. So you get him, you're playing him now.
That's who you got.
Yeah, that's just it.
You're no because
who's available.
Bob says no one has Colt.
Okay, if no one has Colt, and I doubt anybody has Trace McSorley, we might actually see Trace McSorley play again.
For our own sake, I hope not.
How many other running backs you have, dude? That's key questions. You have at least a minimum of 3. A minimum of 3. After you drop Edwards-Helaire, you
You know,
might be able to do this. But the thing is, oh man,
but do you think about Daniel Jones today? Daniel Jones would be an interesting play against Detroit. That's interesting.
yes. That's you could be safe there. Me in my hand, like if I was in his shoes, I would risk it all. Wait till Monday.
Wow.
Yeah, no, hey, drop CEH and either get Trace McSorley or Colt McCoy.
I see whoever's playing, just go with him.
But
so he has Henry's, Singletary, and Zeke.
Again, hold on. I wouldn't do that to the main league that I care about the most.
If this is your main league,
I'm assuming main league. Like, I wouldn't do that to my main. Like, damn, that sucks. That sucks, man.
You already know what I did. I told you guys. I love Khalil Mack, and the fact that I dropped him to get Russell Wilson just because
I saw that.
I couldn't wait. I mean, what else could I do? I just know. It was either drop Khalil Mack or CJ Mosley. I'm not dropping CJ Mosley. It's just I'm not.
Yeah. He has Henry. I think
Zeke. You gotta drop CH, I think.
I don't like doing that, but you might have to.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that, but you might have to. Oh my gosh.
But who do you say to pick up? So do you say Colt or do you go Daniel Jones because he has Daniel Jones as an option?
Oh, who's Heineke playing?
Houston. Ooh, Houston. Really?
Damn.
Heineke. I'm not going Philadelphia with Matt Ryan. And you're not going Baker Mayfield against Baltimore.
You're not going Baker Mayfield, period.
No.
So Daniel Jones is about a 21 projection. Let's see. Heineke is...
I thought that was my dog.
No, it's mine.
Heineke's about 17, 18 projection.
I would. If you get Heineke, do you happen to have any of the Washington receivers or any of the Giants?
If you're stacking, yeah, I can see it.
If you have the availability to stack some of those receivers with, so Jared Goff, Mariota, Dalton, no. Out of that group, I'm looking at Jones.
Yeah, Jones is the guy. I think that's the one I'm looking.
Can Mariota maybe do something?
No, Mariota, I think he's not a bad play at all. Because him running so much, man, and the Bears literally have the worst. They do not pressure the quarterback. So Mariota doesn't have to worry about like getting sacked a lot. She can't. So I can see him throwing the ball to Cordero Patterson. I don't know if he catches it, but I can see him throwing it for touchdowns.
Mariota is the 17th trending up, and then Daniel Jones is 18th trending up. So they're like right there. The only one above them is Colt McCoy, and he's like at 7 trending up. So those are the top 3 quarterbacks with your trending. So yeah, and Mariota against Chicago.
Would you go Colt over the? I know what we have, but as
long as he doesn't throw it too deep, he should be fine.
I mean,
I don't think he can.
Hufanga's too good, man. Hufanga is too good.
Yeah.
He will disrupt Colt McCoy, even Murray. I'm not. Yeah, you're. Damn. I think you lost CEH for the year, dude. I think you lost CEH for the year, dude. I don't think. Look. I just don't think that it. It's crazy that I'm saying this right now. He was a first round, or he was a main pick. Now, I don't think he was first. He was second.
Him and AJ Dillon have been 3rd and 4th round picks in all those drafts, and they're just
not performing.
You can drop them. They're droppable. They're literally droppable.
Yeah. Damn.
I think you're gonna have to do it, Bob. Though you drop CEH, you pick up either I think you pick up Jones.
I think Daniel Jones.
I cannot believe I'm saying that right now.
Yeah.
Bob, I'm sorry. I can't believe I'm saying this right now.
Well, if here's you have question. An IR position and you could put Kyler Murray in the IR position,
I'm pretty sure that would have been his first option.
Yeah,
I believe that our viewers are smart enough to know this.
But I don't think you can because he's still questionable. So until you see him being out,
then he would have to wait till Monday and do what I was doing. If it was if it was a league that I didn't care about, I would risk it. Like,
I just don't like going against the 49ers. So you got Fred Warner, you got Funga, you have the best defense out there.
And Juju on hey, you keep Juju, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, by CH. I don't think you ever see him again, to be honest. I think someone else is going to pick him up, thinking he's going to be available.
Is this one of those things where how important is this win? If a win or loss isn't really going to change you too much, is it worth losing a player?
Week 11.
I mean, if you're 10-2 or not 10-2, but 9-2 or whatever, 8-2, you would be 8-2 by now. It's like, is a loss? A loss is not that important, unless everyone else is 8-2, which is impossible. Yeah, I'm still making playoffs. Do you drop somebody like that?
You do because Pacheco has emerged. I probably would drop CEH no matter what.
Yeah. Like he lost any value.
And because you're probably going to find
reliable value.
You're going to be sad.
Still good if Pacheco goes down.
Yeah. But you also might be able to stream somebody else. Make the move. Look what you got Tuesday. We'll talk about it, Bob. Though we'll talk about letting you know what to do. Waiver wire and pick up somebody because running back is one of those positions that someone always gets hurt. So someone else is going to be able to step in. We might come today in Chicago. Ebner has an unbelievable game. And everyone's like, go get Ebner. Yeah, don't drop Zeke, though. Don't drop Zeke because he's going to be your vulture. So do not drop Zeke. Zeke is going to get you. Oh, God. I'm telling you, he's going to come and steal touchdowns.
Keep Zeke. All right. I think you go after Jones.
I agree. All right. Start to DJ Moore, Rondell Moore, Swift, and Foreman. We'll leave that to you, Martin.
Foreman's number 1. I'm gonna say Foreman number 1.
Yep. But do you go Swift? I can't.
I want to go Swift.
I don't believe it though. I just can't do it.
But he is so touchdown dependent because I don't believe what they're like. If he's healthy, he's gonna be the number 1 running back, like by far.
Yeah, if big if.
But they keep saying I hate that the fact that they were like, oh yeah, he's healthy, but yet he's running he's not. They're treating him like he's not. Like he's getting only a couple of carries. Last week he was relevant because he got into the goal line. He got past the goal line.
Touchdown, yeah.
That's it.
No, I mean, you're right. I mean, in the last 6 games, he's had 57 touches. So Swift is only getting the ball. He's getting less than 10 touches a game.
DJ Moore's out. And Swift, yeah.
But Rondell Moore is the problem is who's going to throw him the damn ball.
Exactly. I think he's in a situation where he puts Swift and Foreman.
I think you're right because is it no DJ Moore because you can't trust anything over there. Rondell Moore, you don't know who the hell's your quarterback until if Kyler was playing, I would go Rondell Moore and Foreman. But because I don't know that and I wait all the way to Monday, you got to go Swift and Foreman and just deal with what you got.
Or man, I think Rondell Moore and Swift put up the same numbers. And I think at some point, I think what the Cardinals will end up having to do is somehow make a way to happen. I don't think Marquise Brown plays. And then Hopkins is banged up. I called it, by the way.
He hasn't been out yet.
Hey, but he's banged up. He wasn't going to stay healthy. I knew the hamstring was going to bother him again.
But that's just
Any ounce,
not being there for all
any
that
ounce
time.
of what I said, I think is going to happen. That's exactly what's happening. His hamstring is.
I still say D Hop is going to be a top 10 receiver at the end of the season. Missing that much time.
No.
Missing like half of the season like that?
No.
This is 6 games. I still think he's going to end up with. I'm going to say Hopkins gets 950 yards still. And 6 touchdowns still.
No.
I'm just saying.
No. I'm going Swift and Foreman.
No. Yeah, I would go Swift and Foreman.
I'm going Swift and Foreman too, but I'm telling you guys, just wait. Just wait.
Stevenson.
Yeah, you don't know who your quarterback is until you know what's going on in Arizona. You got to go Stevenson.
Yeah.
Another one right here. Pick one full Garrett Wilson, George Pickens, Darnell Mooney. Oh, I like all these. I
full
like
PPR too.
Wow. Every single one of these picks right now.
Like the jersey on my chest makes me say Darnell Mooney.
I think. Well, no, you don't have like it's not just because.
Well, I mean,
he's a Bears fan.
Who's the 32nd pass defense with what's going on with Justin Fields, knowing that they're going to probably throw the ball a lot more, and he's still the number one target. PPR, he's going to probably get 10 targets at least. I think Mooney.
I mean, also like Garrett Wilson's the only guy because isn't what's his name still out? Corey Davis.
Moore's still there.
Yeah, I mean,
but she's been. I don't know what the hell's going on with Elijah Moore. Was amazing last season.
I'm just waiting. Honestly.
Garrett Wilson comes in and just
don't be happy. Don't be happy,
over, guy.
Just come over here. Come to Chicago. We will appreciate you. Just come over here. It's okay.
All right. After that nonsense, I think you go.
Nonsense.
I think you go.
Mooney. I'm gonna go Mooney, Pickens, then Wilson. I'm gonna put Wilson last.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. I think so. I think you put Mooney because I think Belichick is just gonna eliminate Wilson.
Exactly.
Yep.
I think it's gonna be Mooney against Atlanta.
Yeah, definitely Mooney. In a PPR.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then go back to what Brian Boss said. He said is also okay. He can play Keenan with the risk of him not playing. No, you don't want to risk that. Like at least you have somebody there. Swift is gonna get touches. Let's just hope that one of them gets across the goal line and at least get you a touchdown.
Exactly. And Swift could break one.
He can. Of all the guys, yeah, you're right. Absolutely right. If it's going to be Keenan or Swift, I'm going to still go with Swift. Swift has a stronger chance of having a better game than every single one of those guys if he comes out healthy. I'm in my Dynasty League. I have him benched, and I don't like it, but I kind of have to. It's
a safer bet. But Keenan Allen's not a safe bet for anybody. No. I mean, Keenan Allen wouldn't start Keenan Allen. That's just that's what it is right now. He's hurt unbelievably that he's only played one game.
Has he? Holy shit!
And this is week 11.
I think like 2 games actually.
Has it been 2? Because I only seen him in 1 game. Or did he get hurt that second game, like early? Because
he played week 1 and week 7. That's the only time he had points. Week 7 is probably when he got hurt because he only had 1 point.
Yep. Yeah. That's it. Like literally, can you imagine that? Keenan Allen. Oh, I know people are pissed. He's what? He was a 3rd round pick. He's played 1 game. Like look, literally, if you drafted DeAndre Hopkins, he's played more games than Keenan Allen.
Yeah.
Well, that's what happens. These old dudes, man, they can't heal as right. They can't. Like look, 30. I'm a firm believer on once a receiver reaches a certain age. Look, it's a young man's game. All right. Once they reach a certain age, their bodies don't heal as well as when they were 20 to 24 years of age. Once they reach that 28 mark, 29 years old, their bodies don't heal. Keenan Allen's past that mark.
And you gotta find the special receivers. I don't think you see that many special receivers out there anymore that are going to be able to play forever. You're not going to see a Jerry Rice playing until he's 41 years old. You're not going to see that guy.
No, well, the game was also different back then.
Yeah.
I mean, a possession receiver like that will be able to do it no matter what, because he doesn't rely on his speed and his height. He relies on skill. So skill guys can play a lot longer. When you're relying on your size, I mean, that explosion goes away. That first Achilles injury, that's it. This is over.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, that's why I want to ask you guys about Cooper Kupp. What do you do with Cooper Kupp? 6 to 8 weeks out? Do you cut Cooper Kupp now and find someone else? Just cut him.
Even 6 to 8 weeks, that's the playoffs.
That's basically the whole season. Yeah. And the Rams, I doubt the Rams will make it to the playoffs. And you're definitely in your playoffs for your fantasy. You probably
if you get him back, he's going to be against the Chargers.
But that's probably a championship game, right? That's
is that the earliest?
Right? Do you hold on to him with the hopes that he plays against the Chargers?
I don't.
You have a great team. Obviously, you got Cooper Kupp. You probably have a great team. You're probably 7-3 because
he was probably your number one receiver and banking it this entire time.
Exactly. So do you hold on to this guy with the hopes that he might be there for your championship game? Or do you cut him and find someone else that's there?
Well, this was just like, as of recently, I'm going to wait another week or two to find out how bad it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're getting Marquise Brown already back.
Which is stupid. I don't even understand how that's possible.
So, I mean, maybe he's healing different. I mean, he's still a young guy. So like I said, some of these younger guys, they heal up a lot easier than a lot of these older guys. And he's 29 years old. Like I said, he's
Cooper Kupp already had surgery on his ankle. Surgery was already happened. Like,
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could maybe. I don't think anybody trade him for him. I don't think anybody trade for him. I could put him on the trade block, and the first offer I get, I'm sending him. That's what you could do for now for the next couple of weeks. And that's about it. Because if you cut him, and then let somebody else deal with it, which you can do. But you're gonna
what if you have an option to get Van Jefferson? Would you cut him and grab Van Jefferson, or would you hold on to him with the hopes of championship?
I'll get Van Jefferson.
Yeah.
I'll get Van Jefferson. I think Van Jefferson's gonna step it up and end up being the guy. Skoranek is all right, but it's just I don't think he's that guy. Van Jefferson can be that guy, and Allen Robinson.
I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know
that. So, yeah, I'm the same. And then I'm surprised we didn't see more Tutu Atwell after that. And
actually, I don't know what. See, I just don't know what's going on within their practices. Like who's actually playing? Who's actually doing stuff? I don't know.
Stafford might be back. He might be back.
I think there's a good chance Stafford plays today.
I think him in a redraft league. I think you cut your losses, man. But
you have to.
Van Jefferson is not too bad. He's 40% rostered, so you could probably get him. That's basically 50-50.
You could tell me he's 70% roster. I still wouldn't care. Yeah. I'm telling you, I don't want any like. I'm not. I
don't want Cooper. I'm looking like replacements. No, I know you're saying.
L.A. Rams are in a bit of a struggle. I don't like. It's just. I don't want anybody outside of Cooper Kupp.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think what OBJ does? He's to start visiting teams this week.
Yeah, that's like another week or two, man. Like,
But do you
if you
grab
have
him
Cooper
now?
Cup, you drop him and you pick up OBJ, and then he ends up going to
Do you
Dallas.
grab him now? Exactly.
You could do that, and
I-
whichever
'cause-
team he decides to go with.
Because
I just can't.
probably
see
a playoff
Dallas.
team will pick him up, though, right?
No,
I mean, a team that like
he's going to sign a 1-year deal with
Yeah.
one of these great playoff teams. So like Kansas City, Dallas. I don't see him going to Philadelphia, but like Minnesota.
Minnesota.
That'd
be interesting. That'd be interesting.
But I mean, you would think him going to the Giants. Those are they're still 72.
Yeah, there was things of him maybe going back, but I don't think that's going to happen either. It sounds like he might end up being with Dallas.
It makes the
by
most sense.
Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I don't think he's going to play that game because that's like this week. So,
Mhm.
I don't know. You can't risk it, but I think Cooper Cup might be like. Oh man, that's tough to say. That's tough to say. Me, sure, why not? I would put him on the trade block.
Yeah.
And the first offer I get, don't even matter what it is. First offer I get. That's definitely somebody on somebody's roster a lot better than what's on free agency. Because everybody's taking the first offer I get.
Yeah.
And the best kicker in the league.
Yeah. How long would you hold that? Because if no one bites, then you got to do something, right?
Or you just hold out hope.
Hold on, hope.
Yeah.
What about OBJ to Green Bay? Because they're everything they're going on. They're 4-7.
They're not going to make
no.
the playoffs.
Yeah.
Why would he waste his time there? That's no.
You're not going to make the playoffs. It just doesn't make any sense.
No.
And Watson's going to be that guy. That's happening. He's
look, after I saw it again, I had to see it again, and I saw it. Yep. I'm on board now.
He helped me out in 2 leagues. I was like, thank you very much.
I actually told one of my viewers, and I think it was Michael actually.
Yeah, it was Michael. I heard you say
he was in a weird spot. I'm like, I think you go.
It was so good advice,
Christian Watson, because
you said go Christian Watson. Don't worry about it. You can't wait on someone for later. You're not going to wait and see what's happening. Go Christian Watson because it's the safest move. I was like, that was genius because then you got your 22 points.
Yeah. So he can't be too mad at me. Because he was like, "Are you sure?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm kind of pretty sure." Like it was like question mark, but it was like that was my safest kind of call. Like I don't know, it just at least Michael's got a hot lead now.
Yeah, right.
So
would you be surprised if OBJ went to Buffalo?
Yes and no.
And
yes for the ring. Or no for the ring. Yes, because I don't think they would be able to incorporate him into the.
I don't know. You saw what he did with the Rams last year. You saw what he did with the Rams last year. Like he jumped in and just hit the ground running.
Yeah, that's true. It's just kind of weird for me.
That's the other team. I would be
no, because I have Gabriel Davis. No, you stay away from my Gabe Davis.
No, you be so pissed. Like what?
No. Speaking of Gabe Davis, I got people that hit me up every now and then. For a friend, I don't ask this much ever. In the flex, you put in Gabe Davis or Tyler Algier?
Oh,
shit. Gabe Davis against Cleveland this week.
Asking for a friend.
The reason I go Algier is because of how bad the Bears defense is, and young, explosive, because this is exactly what Algier is. He's a young, explosive running back. Those guys give the Bears fits. When they hit the hole and they keep on going, those guys really hurt the Bears.
Yeah.
I can see
However,
a couple touchdowns.
However,
but with Corey
they're
Patterson,
attached with Josh Allen, though. Does that swing Gabriel Davis?
If Josh Allen is healthy, then
he's playing. He's playing.
If he's healthy.
Oh, well, then he wasn't on the report since Wednesday. So here you go. What what do you do for this person? Do you put Gabe Davis?
PPR, not PPR.
Standard
scoring. I go Al Jair. Man,
okay. Al Jair.
I don't think you will be disappointed either. I think literally he's going to get you like 14, 15 points.
Like Al Jair didn't do so hot last week.
And Gabe Davis.
Yeah, not last week.
Yeah, but every other week he's doing fine. But
yeah, every other week he's been against the Bears. I'm just afraid Cordero Patterson might just be like, oh, hey, remember me? Touchdown. You know, it's like, you know,
they have his own Joe Mixon game.
Yeah, exactly. You know, he's gonna put up like 350 points, and then like he's the only one touching the ball on that team. You know, it's like they're not even snapping to Mariota anymore, just like right to Cordell Patterson.
We're gonna try to hit the ball off the Al Jair. Cordero Patterson is gonna come in the ball.
That's my only issue. Is somebody like Patterson with how he's playing lately against a beat up Bears defense, especially a run defense like that.
But he's also beat up a little bit too.
Yeah, but he still puts up like 17 points.
Yeah,
beat up
touchdown goal vulture.
Yeah, so I don't know, but I would probably go Al Jair. You know. I would probably go Al Jair in a standard league. Yeah,
I like Gabe, but just not right now. I just don't see it.
It just the tilt for them would be the Josh Allen.
Yeah,
if they connect. But it is Cleveland, so it's also an IDP league. So who also has Myles Garrett. So yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, I have a question from a friend. It's an IDP question.
Go ahead.
Do you play CJ Mosley or do you play Fred Warner?
Damn, bro.
It's been like every week I have the same problem.
The same issue.
Like crap. Who do I play?
CJ Mosley. Fred Warner, right?
Who's Warner? Warner's going against Arizona.
And that's what
CJ Mosley's going against New England.
Yep.
You know, and Fred Warner was not doing so great at the beginning.
But he's come
now he's starting to look around, except for, you know, when it came to Kansas City, it was like, but that was also Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes doesn't throw to the middle, so that didn't surprise me there. CJ Mosley.
I just worry about Belichick.
Yeah, but I don't think he's scheming to eliminate a certain linebacker.
Yeah.
He's scheming to how man.
What you think? I think about because CJ Mosley only has one sack all year.
Yeah, but this man's making tackles left and right. So
he's been averaging like 12 to 13 tackles in the game. Like he's had some stupid games. Yeah. They both are pretty much averaging the same amount of points. I just like every week I just go, all right, that's what we're gonna go with, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I and me and Dan Boys talked about this. He used to have the DLLB. Last year he had it DLLB. And they took it off. They eliminated the DL, and they just now put him as LB, which was smart. Like,
kills me.
But like, he was a cheat code last year. He really was. He was a cheat code.
He will be in my alignment immediately. You know, so.
Oh yeah, easy. But they've been putting him a little bit more deeper behind the box.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of tilts. Nope, I'm stick with my Alabama dude, and you're putting CJ Mosley in. Damn, dude, that sucks, guy.
Yeah, I know.
It sucks to be him. It sucks to be that guy.
That guy just had a hard time. It's terrible.
Yeah, I think they'll be able to put up the same amount of numbers. But I just don't think that between the two, Fred Warner I don't think they could disappoint either.
I mean, going against Arizona with you don't know who's going to be a quarterback, and if it's Kyler, you know that Fred's going to be able to do a lot more.
I just think CJ Mosley's floor is a lot higher.
Agree.
Than Fred Warner's.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put and that's kind of where I'm gonna put it at is
because with Hufanga, like if he comes back and he's doing all his thing, Fred
Hufanga's been there.
But when he plays, you can tell the difference in the numbers. When he doesn't play, you can see Fred's numbers go through the roof.
And then there's a possibility with Hufanga just decides, you know what, today's my day. Take a back seat, old man. I got this. It could be that day, and it could be. I honestly, I think Hufanga's going to have a really good game. I really do this week. The fact that if it's going to be Trace McSorley or Colt McCoy, even a banged up Kyler Murray, I think Hufanga's going to. I hope he takes one to the house. I'm thinking he takes one to the house this week.
So I can hope that he calls a fumble and Fred picks it up. Oh man, it's gonna be something. I don't know.
But I think the fact that it's a division rivalry, well, even the Cardinals too, San Fran. So, I don't know. I think you go with CJ Mosley here.
It's just so hard to see Fred Warner on the bench.
You can't put them both. No, they can't put them both.
He also has Rashaan Evans.
Oh, but he already played, right?
No,
he's no longer on.
He's going against the Bears.
Yeah, I know. I just keep thinking he's a Titan.
And he's been on a tear.
I don't know. You like Rashaan Evans?
Rashaan Evans from Atlanta? Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I know who he's talking about. I know who he's talking about.
The last 5 weeks he's been like 15, 12, 13, 11. Like it's been like week to week to week to week. He's been killing.
I guess I've really been paying attention to him. I guess I really haven't been paying attention to him specifically. I've been looking at Michael Walker pretty much this entire time. And freaking Albert Abikidi, because that's a dreadful pick for me, and I want him to pop off, but
it just seems like their defense is funneling everything to Evans right now.
You don't bench Rashaan Evans after I'm looking at what I'm looking.
Yeah. The last 5-6 weeks have been stupid.
They've been very consistent, very
and the Bears run a lot, so
exactly. That's just not even. It's going to have 14 points today, just from tackles.
Yeah.
Tackles. I don't know, Tank. What do you say? I'm going CJ Mosley. I think Fred Warner could put up the same amount of points, but I think CJ Mosley gets him by like a point or two. Gets like a tackle more.
I would say the other way around, but I do agree with the ceiling. Like if it is going to go a high day, it's going to go with Mosley. But I think Warner might outscore, but not by much. But I would still go. Usually something like that, I'll go with the guy with the higher ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
Who has the potential to get yeah.
My thought was always, who's the better running team? Who's going to get the ball up into their running back more? Yeah, I don't think. Well, see, the problem is I don't think the Cardinals will give the ball to the running back more unless they have a backup quarterback in. And if they do, they're going to run the ball because they have to.
Yeah, I was going to say, who else are they?
They kind of have to.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't like what they did. I don't like that they just let go of Benjamin like that.
Oh my God,
that was weird.
Why? It was like just
because he was he was upset. Okay, be upset. I'll see you next week.
Yeah,
it was really weird to see that. I was like, this man actually was a very productive running back for you guys. You guys drafted him. Why let him? It made no sense to me. It really made no sense to me at all. Like, they didn't even bother trading this man. They just waived him, and Houston picked him up. Hey, good for them.
Mm-hmm.
I got one more question for you. Now, it's kind of piggyback off of your friend's question. Does the fact that the Bills are now going to play in Detroit in the Dome on that fast track make you think that Gabe Davis could be an unbelievable play today?
That was just what I was also thinking.
Yeah.
Because they're inside now. There's no weather factor.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I know Diggs is going to go. I think Diggs is going to go off.
Josh can still sling it.
Yep.
Even though he's a little hurt, he can still sling it. We was watching him like, okay, at the beginning of last week, I was watching that game. I'm like, this man is hurt. Like, there was no zing behind that ball.
Yeah.
But then as the game went on, I don't know.
The shot probably, because he's getting a shot in his elbow. That's just what's going on. And as it kind of goes on, the adrenaline works with the shot, and you're just able to just do whatever. And he's going afterwards. He's going to be like, "Oh, my elbow!"
Cut it off.
Like, how long can he keep this up?
Probably, I could say 10, 12 weeks. He could probably do it.
Yeah. So you're saying Josh Allen might end up getting surgery some in the off season?
Yes.
That's crazy.
You're crazy. Yeah. He fears that hopefully he doesn't have to get Tommy John surgery.
I think that's what's going to happen.
Injury is. Yeah. This is a Tommy John.
How long is that?
So for a baseball player, it'll be 9 months, but for a football player, it's about 6. Because you don't put the same stress on on the shoulder. Yeah. It's a little bit different.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I mean, I think that's what's gonna happen. He's gonna wind up getting that surgery. And they're just gonna shoot him up every week until there might be a week he misses, maybe towards the end of the season before playoffs.
Resting and whatever.
Rest a little bit of a rest, and plus you just don't want it to like fall off at that point. Yeah. But yeah, I think he's gonna get the surgery. I mean, I don't see how not. So, but yeah, he's gonna get shot up. So first, I think we're gonna see that for the rest of the season. First half kind of off a little bit. Second half comes in. He's gonna be good. But yeah,
so he'll be able to go back into football activities within a month.
Wow,
he will not have power in his arm. He won't have power in squeezing and the throwing motion. It's going to take about another 3 to 4 months. So that's 5 months right there. After that, you're a football player. That puts you in that 6 month.
Mm-hmm.
So, but which means is say they win. Let's just say they win the Super Bowl, which is in February, right?
You got gong over there?
Hell yeah, I'll take that as a sign.
I got the Stream Deck thing.
I'll take that as a sign. After they win the Super Bowl.
It's February.
Think
February, and then he has surgery the next week. Technically, he's going to be able to be ready by the beginning of the season. He just wouldn't go through any mini camp, any of that. But he could be ready by the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
I mean, he'll be ready into August. He might not play week 1 because he's trying to get back into game shape, whatever. But he's going to be throwing the ball in July. Like, he's going to be throwing the ball in June, July, getting his arm stronger, doing this stuff. He'll be able to go back to football activities in like early April.
I think that's when people are going to start to like really watch him. Like, how is he throwing? What's going on?
I think people are already starting to like. Oh yeah. After we were done with our show, and where I was at, I stuck around before going back to my room. And that was the very first TV I went to, just to watch how well he was throwing. And then it worried me. I'm like, this man ain't gonna complete the game. And it was
he's a big, strong kid. I mean, that's just what he is. This literally, Josh Allen is Cam Newton. He's Cam Newton just looks more impressive, but that he's that size.
Don't put that.
I worry about it.
Don't put that.
You should worry about
me,
it.
Ricky.
You're gonna have
put that on me, Ricky.
You're gonna have 8 years of an unbelievable talent, unbelievable MVP type talent. But once it hits the fan, it's gonna hit the fan. That's what you got. And you know what? If the doctors told me this is what it was, or if anyone told me that this is what my career was going to be, I'd be like, cool, let's do it. Because for those 8 years, I'm going to be the baddest thing walking. And that's what he is right now. He's going to get paid. He gets paid. Started. He's going to be the baddest thing walking.
At least for the next 6 years, because isn't that what his last contract was?
Yep.
So, it's just interesting to see what may or may not happen. I don't know. I'm a little worried about it, but we'll see how well.
I'm worried about it. Little mini Josh Allen, it's just I'm worried about it too. I'm looking at it like, I hope it gets better. We're gonna fall right down that same path.
Yeah. But no. But speaking of those, I think I owe you a shot, right?
Yeah.
I used Spike Bet shot for what was it again? It was oh my gosh, where are we at?
Yeah, hopefully Fields is faster than Josh Allen. He is a little faster than Josh Allen. He is.
Where Spike Bet was Eddie Jackson over Snead. And I keep losing by a point on all these Spike bets, man.
Not a point, like a 0.1, like a tenth of a point.
It's always like this much, and it's annoying as hell. But yeah, so Eddie Jackson got 5 points over Willie Snead with 4 points, was it not? Something like that.
Yeah, it was even closer than that, but yeah.
Or not Willie Snead. Wow, Ladarius Snead.
Ladarius Snead. Yeah.
Damn. Willie Snead, holy crap.
Yeah.
That's a name I didn't think I was gonna say again. But yeah, here's to that. Crap, man. This sucks.
Well, that being said, since I've been on Josh Palmer for so much, like I know I'm pretty much dropping him this week. I
was like,
yeah, no, he's done. He's done. Maybe I might hold on to him for this week, but if I need to clear a roster spot, that's the guy I'm dropping, and I already did a few times in some of my other leagues. So.
Oh man, that's so funny. You kept on going with it. You believed in it. And I was like,
man, those first couple of weeks. I mean, the time when he played, but he's not a guy that is going to play when they have the guys that they want out there.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
I mean, he put up 4 points last week, which wasn't great, but yeah, and that's it. He's done. Yeah.
So Scott Brown says, hopefully Fields is faster than Josh Allen. I think he is faster. I'm gonna say that. I think Josh Allen just slightly smarter.
I don't even know if he's. I don't think anyone's smarter than Justin Fields because you saw we got the Wonder League. But I think Josh Allen is so much bigger. I mean, don't get me wrong. Justin Fields is 6'2", 6'3", 230.
I thought he was. Yeah, he's 6'3", 230.
Josh Allen's bigger.
No, yeah, I know. He's 6'5", 6'5", 2. Yeah.
That's a big boy. I think he's listed at 240, but he's
6'5", 237.
He's 240.
That's just about 240. Yeah, there's a difference. Trust me, that 10 pounds, you'll feel it. It makes a big difference when you're trying to like tackle a dude. That 10 pounds helps. Trust me, I know. I know. On both sides, you pack on more weight. It's harder for them to take you down or to like you can run them over. But yeah, trust me, it makes a difference. Josh Allen got a lot better
when he got
Diggs. Yeah.
That's
Well, because think about it. Before Diggs, who was he throwing to?
No one. That's what he was
exactly. You can't off the top of your head, you cannot think right away who he was throwing to. You could probably look at him like, oh yeah, he was pretty good. Like he had freaking Cole Beasley, whatnot. But the thing is, he wasn't like it was just like a plethora of dudes that would just cycle in, stay in, leave, or just not. The talent wasn't there. They went all in for Diggs. I think they traded a good heap for him, and now he's there, and they've been connecting. Like it's rare to see.
No one's happier about the Diggs. That was a great trade because they didn't get that much.
No.
They did not get. It wasn't like a first round, second round pick. It was like a third.
Yeah, and the thing is, you don't see that often. You don't see a receiver go to a new team and click right away. You just don't. That is a rare occasion, and it happens to 1 in 10 receivers that get traded to a different team. The scheme doesn't fit right away, but for them, it did, and good for them because
they did what they're supposed to do. Because Josh Allen picked them up. They worked all summer long together.
Mm-hmm.
They understood who they were, and you know what? Diggs knew if I want to be the number 1 receiver, this needs to be my best friend. He knew it.
Yeah,
that's the way you work.
All right, so obviously Goddard's injury reserve. Josh Wolford's status is out, so it looks like it might be Stafford or freaking who's the other guy?
It has to be Stafford, right?
It's gonna be Stafford or freaking. Oh my god!
I don't remember. I don't know the third string.
I like him a lot too, and I forgot his name. Oh my gosh! Oh, Enter Benjamin's not playing either, so it's gonna hit me. Watch. I know him too. I know him and I like him too. Oh, Bryce Perkins.
You said that before.
Okay.
Yeah, Bryce Perkins. I like that dude.
Right now.
I really do. I like him. I don't know why they're not. He's not back up to Stafford. But he's behind Wolford.
Because Wolford's been there so long. They should trust him.
Perkins been there quite some time too. Bryce Perkins a runner. That dude's he's got some wheels.
And you know that could change the entire thing, the whole concept of what's going on with them. Mm-hmm. You know, you have a running quarterback that just changes everything.
It does. Honestly, I think that's what the Rams need. Why not give him a shot? I know his arm isn't as great, but I don't think Stafford's arm's doing any justice right now. Freaking noodle arm back there. That's crazy. It's crazy to say. But yeah,
I got one more question for you guys. This is not fantasy related as much.
Hold on.
Scott's more important. Answer Scott's. Yeah.
Higbee or Komet?
That's easy.
Komet.
Yeah, that's Komet. It's not even.
You ride that train until it falls off the tracks, and I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon. At least not this season.
I like the way you put that.
Yeah, I mean the man just got his swag back, so yeah, he's. I mean, what 5 touchdowns in 4 weeks?
No,
was it something like that? Was it
3?
3 weeks? Yeah, shit. Yeah.
I said it was going to be this year.
Yeah.
Even Brian's like, oh, I don't know, I don't trust him, I don't like him. Like, okay.
I didn't like his stickiness, but you know what? When they change, when Fields starts running around, and you got to worry about Fields. They're not worried about what Komet's doing over there.
I should have heard that part where you said I'm on board with what Martin said.
Yep. Never again.
Komet wasn't going to be good until he had Fields being good. I mean, that was just the bottom line.
Well, I mean, like even Claypool, adding Claypool helps out Komet more.
It does.
Stretch the field and allows Komet to come on these underneath routes and actually throw a corner route. Fields has not thrown the corner route if it's not to Komet. He just doesn't. Komet's the only one that gets the corner route.
I think it might be Claypool's day today.
I hope so.
AJ Terrell isn't playing.
He wants it bad.
I think he's still banged up. Hold on, let me look.
If he
I
has
don't think
two
AJ Terrell's
catches,
playing.
I think it's gonna be a real big game for him.
Oh, that's gonna be.
He's questionable still. He's questionable, and no, he's active. Never mind, he is playing. He's playing today with Claypool.
Damn it!
I'm telling you, Claypool might have a good day today.
I think so.
AJ Terrell's gonna be on Mooney. Mooney's gonna still be productive, but I don't know. Claypool might have himself a nice day today.
But then if Claypool gets just 2 catches stretching the field, Mooney runs underneath routes. Cole Kmet gets those other routes on the other side. This might be a really good pass. Justin Fields might go over 200 yards today, which doesn't seem like a lot, but that's a huge thing. His high is like 208, 209.
Yeah. Another 50-point game.
Oh yeah, probably.
200 passing, 200 rushing, something stupid like that.
Like Justin Fields is changing fantasy football. Everyone who thought it was terrible, and they just had to grab Justin Fields at the one time, and next thing you know, they're like the number 1 person in all the league.
Look, man, I've been saying it for since we got in the league. Justin Fields is going to be one of the greatest ones there. It's going to take some time, but the problem is, us in the fantasy community, especially the redrafters, they're so impatient. And I get it because they only have the one season to make it all in, but I get it.
Oh, having him is unbelievable.
So what's up? How are you doing today? So it says, hello guys, PPR. Start 2, Pollard, Swift, or James Conner.
Ooh.
I'm going Pollard and Conner.
I was just about to say the same thing.
Yeah, I mean Pollard is for sure. I would go Conner, Pollard and Conner.
Yeah.
Swift
I'm scared. Swift is gonna come back one of these games, and it could be this one. It could be this one. It could be next week. Swift is gonna come back, and he's gonna put like a raging amount of points, and we're all gonna be like, "Damn, he's sitting on my bench." I don't know when that game's gonna be, but it's coming soon, and this could be it. But I'm too scared to be like, put all my eggs in one basket for Swift this week, and I'm scared it might be this week. It really is, because I also have Swift on my bench, and I'm like, I don't feel at ease right now with it.
Well, Conner, because Conner, you don't know who's going to play quarterback. You know they're going to have to run the damn ball. This is what they're going to have to. No matter what, even running back right now too. Only running back. Even if Kyler starts, you're going to still have to run the ball all the time. So Conner is a no duh. Pollard is getting the ball so much with Dallas right now. You have to play him. So the thought that Swift could have a big game shouldn't sway you, because Pollard's probably going to get you 15 to 20 points, and James Conner's going to probably get you 14 to 17 points. That's just what it is. So, Swift could get you 9 to 30. That 9 is scary. So let's just not worry about that.
Yeah. Well, he's saying the same thing. He goes, I'm also afraid of Swift this week.
Yeah. I'm in the same boat. Look, here's
stay away from him.
I want him to play so bad and do really well. And this is how bad that I'm willing to not put him in. I have Miles Sanders in and Antonio Gibson in one of my leagues.
Ooh.
That's how bad it is.
Wow.
Swift, that's the one.
Because and I trust me, I know. But the thing is,
Swift is going too. So Gibson's going to get more play, more run, especially catching, because Brian Robinson can catch a cold. So you go ahead.
Saying that, like, this is why I don't understand people who are like, oh, Brian Robinson, as soon as he gets in, Antonio Gibson's done. I'm like, no, he's not. He's not done. Like, you don't understand how good he is. Like, he's a good athletic dude. I've been saying this since day one. The moment Robinson comes in, I've watched this dude.
Runner. He's a stronger, explosive runner.
Yes, but I've seen him for 5 years in Alabama, and every single time there's a running back that takes over his job. That's exactly what's happening. Slowly it's happening. Ron Rivera needs to get the hell out of the Washington, because I think he's done.
Well, you're not going to get that because now they're 5-5 with that team without having Chase
and
Young.
they all love him.
He's not
like,
going
he's
anywhere anytime soon.
But the fact is, I like when the trade rumors about Antonio Gibson's going somewhere else, I was excited for it. Send him somewhere else where they appreciate this beautiful chocolate man, because this dude, like it's exactly how Josh said it. That's exactly he's a really talented dude, and he's one of the best ones on that team. But yet they use him somewhere else. Like they use them like
never
he's
knows
an
how to
RB2.
use them. Yeah, they never know how to use their guys though.
No, they don't. But I'm upset about it that they whatever. But he's every week you see Antonio Gibson outdo him.
Yeah.
He does outdoes Robinson
out there. Watch Gibson to the Rams next year.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, the coaching staff they don't like Gibson. They at the beginning of the season, they're just like, who's that? Yeah.
They're not going to pay him.
Look, it's too early to say where he's gonna go. Because you're gonna have to wait for the I'm gonna wait till after what happens with the season and see where everybody places at in the draft. It's too early for me to say where he can go. I'm just
looking at my crystal ball, and I'll love to have my Martin moment next year.
No,
I said it. Week 11, November 20th.
Crystal ball stays here in my office. He ain't going nowhere else.
It doesn't rent it out.
I don't loan it to anybody
else. You gave it to me once.
That was a very lucky moment.
When you do it 2 or 3 times, that means you get your own crystal ball.
I still can't believe the Niners passed up on Fields, man.
I know they can't believe it. Can you imagine just the Fields on the 49ers right now with the best
my goodness, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. He would be QB1 right now.
He would be
with Debo and Ayuk and Kittle, and he would be lighting up all the charts right now.
You have the best left tackle in the game. He'd be running for 200 yards to throw it for 400 yards. Like, it would just be unbelievable.
No.
I like this though. I like this guy.
Yeah, I mean, you're winning every week just because of that. Like, that's it.
That's nice to have. That's really nice to have.
Is that why I got on our building blocks team? I think I got Lamar and Fields too. Lamar and Fields.
You have in the building blocks. Fields.
I would say it got to be a struggle in the beginning of the year though, because Fields wasn't doing too much, but now he's putting up like freaking 40 points every week.
No, it'll drop. Here, watch. It'll drop. I'm gonna tell you right now, the game it's gonna drop. This might be his last good game until week 17.
I think we're still gonna
look. I'm telling you,
the Jets are good, right?
They'll stop him. Green Bay might be able
to stop him.
Quay Walker's gonna be all over him.
You think they're really gonna be able to catch him? Everyone thinks they can catch him until you get on the field and realize how fast he really is.
Quay Walker is fast.
You understand? Straight ahead 4-4. It's like a freight train. It's like a freight train. And if he gets a connection with Claypool, I'm just going to say we're going to talk about this again. I wouldn't be surprised if the Bears. I'm not going to say they beat the Jets, but that game's going to be very close, and Justin Fields is going to have a good game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I look. I think that Quay Walker is he's a very good coverage linebacker. Mm-hmm. He runs a 4.5. That ain't like the most craziest speed, but a lot of receivers run 4.5s.
Yeah, I would say a dude his size,
but as a linebacker,
as a linebacker,
4.5. That's pretty good. Okay. Yeah. If you want to compare how fast he is, he's as fast as Treylon Burks on the 40. Okay, like if you really want to put him side by side.
And Justin Fields is a 4.4.
What up, then, boys? What's up?
Justin Fields is a 4.4. If you don't believe me,
I get it. But if he hits the angle just right, like you done the cone drill, you know exactly what I'm talking. You do the cone drill. If he does exactly his zone, he can catch up to Fields.
And that's the point. You have to be exactly right. You have to be.
Quay Walker's that guy.
And that's
Quay Walker's that guy. Quay Walker's
that guy. You do it all the time. All it takes is one. You don't believe me?
100%.
Watch Justin Fields go for 63 yards up the middle. Up the middle?
When
What?
all right, so here on Dynasty Pylon, we're gonna showcase a lot more of the rookies. It's that time again. We're gonna start showcasing some of these rookies. I'm gonna start with the running backs, with the linebackers this season. Last year I started with the defensive line. I'm gonna start with the linebackers this year. Quay Walker was one of those guys I showcased. He was actually one of those first ones. I think maybe an episode or two behind Nakobe Dean.
Mm-hmm.
And Mark loves Nakobe Dean. I was like, okay, well, he's all right. I like him, but Quay Walker was actually pretty good.
He's gonna be a good linebacker.
But that's 2 weeks from now. That's not this week. So we'll move on. We'll talk about that later, and I'm pretty sure we'll argue about that again.
Yeah,
and we'll see. There might be another spike bet on how many tackles Quay Walker gets that week. But in the meantime,
there's going to be a spike bet.
yeah, I might, and you know what's funny is I might lose by 1 freaking point again.
That's just how it goes.
Hey, I don't know. This season I've been losing by 1 point. So them boys just came in. Is Mike done? I'm assuming. I don't know.
It's 11:30, so it's probably close.
So TS says, would you full PPR start Brian Robinson over Jamal Williams and flex Mike Williams? Wide receivers Ayuk and Tony. I have Ayuk and Tony in one of mine too. I have Ayuk and Tony in exactly one of mine.
You're saying.
I wouldn't.
I would not. I would put Jamal. I will leave Jamal Williams in
and
leave it as that.
Yep.
Jamal Williams, even when Swift was healthy, he was still productive. A lot of people are like, "Oh yeah, when Swift comes back, blah blah." I'm like, no, they're still going to use him. Yeah, and people forget at the beginning of the season he was still being good. He was still good. Did people forget about that? What happened the first couple of weeks? He was still top running back, even with Swift in.
Yeah. It's like a full 100% Swift. He was still doing well. So
yeah, he was still getting goal. People forget about that.
He's the short yardage back too. That's what. Once it gets to the 10, Jamal Williams goes in the game. So he's not just running back through around everywhere else. But once you get past the 20, you're going towards the goal line. Jamal Williams is in the game unless you're throwing the ball to Swift.
Yeah. And to your other receivers, I'm leaving those guys in. Yeah. I myself have Ayuk and Tony in.
Of course, you have Tony.
Well, look, he's the only guy though. Hey, get off today. Look. Leave young Joker alone.
I will let him play until Juju gets back. If Juju gets back, then I'm putting Kadarius back on the bench.
I think Kadarius gonna be.
Juju's their number one guy. Just watch. Juju is their number one receiver.
He is. But also, if the number one guy is also guarded, that opens it up for Tony. Look, did you not watch last week?
I did watch. I was the one that told you I was watching the whole thing.
Did you not see how he makes like grown men look silly?
Talent has never been the problem with Kadarius Toney. It's
jukes the crap out of him.
His talent is great. His maturity is not.
Yeah.
And that's what it doesn't matter. Cole Hardeman is going to come back, and they're going to put him right back in front of him, and they're going to put
talent on the field. If you put that talent on the field,
you're gonna be like, man, why is Kadarius Toney on the bench? And MVS is in. You're like, what the hell?
Look, man, Kadarius Toney. I don't care what anybody says. Look, me and them boys are on a lonely island. I know he likes Kadarius Toney. But look, I know. I'll be popping off more fireworks this week. Just watch.
We're gonna do another spike bet like a couple of weeks. It's gonna be me saying DeAndre Hopkins is gonna have more than Kadarius Toney.
Well, that's different because everyone's gonna be healthy. That's not fair. That's not fair.
Okay,
that's different.
That's different. Okay,
that's not gonna be a spike bet. So Bears are finally starting. They kind of like sort of.
Yeah, just letting them play. That's what it is. You have to let Fields go and give him the ball and trust. And he's going to make some bad decisions, and he's going to make some unbelievable plays. Right now, Justin Fields is the most electrifying guy not named Justin Jefferson.
Mm-hmm.
He's the most electrifying guy not named Justin Jefferson. Besides that, no one else out there could do it. So just enjoy it.
So Tim Boy says, I've been hearing that the Swift injury isn't the reason he's they like Jamal's decision-making better. That comes with experience. Coming from Green Bay.
He's not a good pass blocker. Swift gets run over. You ever see that sometimes? Like he's getting run over. It's like
I guess I'm gonna have to.
I never really paid attention because every time I saw Swift in there, he got the ball to run.
He's running up for like 20 yards, man.
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna have to pay more attention to that then.
Blocking, man.
I guess I'll pay more attention. Start Gabe Davis, Pittman, or McLaurin. Ooh. Pittman's out for me right now.
Really? Pittman's out for you? Like what?
It's against Philadelphia. I don't like it. Just this week though. Just this week. I don't like what Philadelphia brings. Well, I mean, I like what Philadelphia brings. It's a tough defense, but I don't like the fact that you got freaking Matt Ryan or Sam Ehlinger back there throwing against Philly, trying to connect to Pittman. Like Pittman didn't even do that great against the Raiders.
You don't believe in Jeff Saturday? No. In Jeff Saturday, we trust.
I was there live and I saw it myself.
Oh, that's right.
He didn't do anything. He grabbed himself like 3 or 4 passes. Don't tell me. Look, hey, so I have to show you the picture. I had my own little Colts section up there. All right.
Nice. I was gonna say you're at a Raiders game wearing a Pittman jersey.
Yeah.
Hey, look, me and this crew right here. All right, it was a good group. All right, it was fun. I don't know if you can see that. It was just me in this group of. It's probably a little blurry, but
make it out.
Hey, look, I was there and I saw it, and we kept making fun of Jeff Saturday and the main Colts fan, because we all know I'm a Falcons fan. He's like, oh, Jeff Saturday, why would you do this? I'm like, hey man, I wasn't new hotness on my first day on the job. Okay, it took me a little bit. So give the man some break. He goes, yeah, I know. I don't know. It's funny though.
And they won. That's what.
Which is crazy. It was a really good game. It was a really good game. Live, probably my second best game I've ever seen in my eyes. Like
the line seemed to just change. Like I don't understand. The Colts line looked like dog shit. And Jeff Saturday came in, and I don't know if he didn't put his hands on or whatever, but he just came in, and all of a sudden they started blocking. I was, are you?
Somebody just had to tell him to do it. That was his shit. Like, hey, block. Oh, okay.
So
that's all it took.
But that was against the Raiders. Okay, now you're going from the Raiders to the Philly, who's a lot more.
Yeah, they got
a bigger, stronger defense. That's a lot better. The Pittman's automatically out for me right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna put Gabe Davis or McLaurin in. And I think I want to put McLaurin because he likes Heineke loves that man.
He loves him.
Against Houston.
He loves him. Yes,
Cleveland.
That's the answer. McLaurin against
Cleveland has like, man, I'm in this weird mode where I'm putting, like Gabe Davis potential, like just, I don't know.
He's gonna be on the bench in like 3 leagues.
It's Cleveland, man. Like the front seven might give Josh Allen some hell.
Mm-hmm.
And Denzel Ward just got off concussion protocol. But there was somebody. Oh, what I do like though is Greg Newsome is not going to be there, and he's one of their starting corners. Okay, so that might open it up for Gabe Davis. So because now the DB situation is a lot worse than what it should have been. So, I'm going to say I'm still going to lean McLaurin.
Yeah, I'm going McLaurin, Davis, Pittman. Yeah, McLaurin, Davis, Pittman.
Yeah. Davis and McLaurin are like right here.
Yeah. But I just feel like McLaurin is basically your number one. Davis is still going to be your number two. And it's just
like if you have Josh Allen, you throw Gabe Davis in. If you have
Stack, you definitely
Stack. Yeah.
But that's just how I would put it. So let's just fire through these real quick.
Yeah.
So should I flex Mike Williams or Brian Williams? If Williams doesn't play, then I have Josh Palmer.
See, that's Mike Williams scares me
I think Brian Robinson's going to be more safe.
Yeah.
So yeah. But I'll leave Williams in. Them boys also.
Mike Williams is expected to play. He's going to be active.
Yeah, that's why I said like I got rid of Josh Palmer. Like he's done because Mike Williams is back. So
I'm gonna go.
I think Brian Robinson.
I'm going Mike Williams if it's PPR.
Think so?
If it's PPR, I'm going Mike Williams. That changes. So if it's standard scoring, I can see you going Brian Robinson. But if it's PPR, I'm going Mike Williams.
Yeah.
I like that.
All right, so Tony is going to be productive in that offense no matter what. Who's healthy? Thank you, Dan boys. Thank you.
He might not be on the
Dan
field.
boys.
You'll
We'll be
really
popping off
productive on that
fireworks
bench.
by ourselves, cheering Kadarius Jones.
Getting that water for them real good.
Look, man, we're gonna be eating all the fresh coconuts and everything on our own island with all the hot waitresses and stuff. Meanwhile, you guys are over there cross-armed, just pouting your faces. It's all good. Chris Olave, Terry McLaurin.
I'm still going to Scary Terry.
Yeah.
Because I don't trust Andy Dalton as far as I can throw him.
So he can throw.
And if that throw is from Andy Dalton, it's going to be to the ground.
Yeah.
Is Ramsey doing anything? I feel like he's just been quiet all season, man.
I think they're not throwing to him. They're ignoring that side of the field and just saying, "All right, we're just going to run the ball." Because when you have a great line and great front like that, you just run the ball towards them because they're always looking to sack the quarterback. So you just do that.
I'm going to go with the better quarterback here. I don't trust Andy Dalton worth jack, man.
Hey,
worth jack.
I don't think Andy Dalton's going to get out of this game.
Andy Dalton sucks. Can you just throw freaking Hill in already? Like that dude.
That's what I'm saying. Don't be surprised by the second half. You come out in the third quarter and Taysom Hill is your quarterback.
Yep. And hopefully you have him as the tight end.
Yeah, Komet Juju or
flexing. Ooh.
I'm gonna say Komet.
I'm gonna say Komet.
Here's my rank: Komet, Pitts, and then Njoku.
Yes. I'm going to commit Pitts and Njoku, but I will hold on to Njoku because, Watson is on his way.
This is Dynasty. You have 3 tight ends. This has to be Dynasty. All right, Tank. What do you say?
No, yeah. Commit Pitts, Njoku. Commet's gonna get 2 touchdowns. I think he's gonna.
Komet earlier. I like that saying. Say it again.
What? I forgot what I said. Yeah, like he's on the train and it's not coming off the tracks anytime soon. Yeah, but
right. Yeah, I mean, something about riding the train tracks until it
falls off the train.
There you go. Awesome. That's a wonderful.
But it's not gonna happen because Justin Fields the conductor, so that shit's going. Like he's gonna hammer it right through no matter what. So
4 minutes.
It sounds like what you said about Aaron Rodgers now.
Yeah, right.
He's gonna hammer it right through no matter what. Like all that stuff. All that clip from Martin. Thanks, Martin.
Hey, look, you said it. You said it, not me, all right?
Oh, okay.
You guys said it, not me.
It was so good. It was good.
Look, I'm gonna have to. You want me to find it? You want me to repeat it? I'll have to find it right now.
That's how we got to end the show.
All
right, Foreman or Drake?
Foreman and Drake. I'm gonna go Foreman.
Me too.
Yep.
And breaking news: Hollywood is out on Monday night. Yeah, I kind of expected that.
Yeah.
He just got off, man. I don't think it's gonna. Yeah. And I think them boys kind of like saying McLaurin for the floor, Davis for the ceiling. Yeah.
Davis
I
could
agree.
pop off, but
he can.
Because it's in Detroit and Diggs, I think Diggs is going to have a monster game. I'm saying like one of those 180 yards, 2 touchdown type games. And because of that,
Njoku.
What happens?
He says on Njoku. Over against Buffalo?
No, I don't see that.
Yeah, well,
I don't see. I see that. I'm telling you, Njoku later in the season, I can see in a couple of weeks, but right now, no.
Buffalo isn't that great at tight ends, to be honest. They're good at everything else, but they're tight ends.
I just don't. I'm not going to ever put my eggs in the Brissett basket.
I'm still going Komet against Atlanta. this week, man. I do like Njoku, but I just don't feel like this week you're gonna put Komet over. Just because it's Atlanta is
they're the worst pass defense in the league.
Foreman or Pollard. This one's good.
Oh,
Foreman or Pollard.
Who the heck do you have if that's your choice? Like, who else is in the game? Wow.
Yeah, right. Who's you got better than those two?
Derrick Henry and like Jesus. I don't know like who else is there. Like that's.
I would leave Foreman in. I just don't like. I think we see Roquan do a little bit more this week. A little bit more. Even if you were impressed last week, I think he's gonna do a lot better this week. But the thing is, Pollard's against Minnesota.
Yeah,
and Zeke barely.
It's gonna be a shootout. Honestly, I think it's gonna be a shootout.
Yeah, I'm gonna still put Foreman. Just because I feel like he's still the only one that actually matters back there.
I just don't see myself putting Pollard on the bench. So my question is, who else do you have? Because I feel like Foreman is the better play, right? But Pollard can also get you 20 points. So who else is in the game?
Yeah, but think about it. They're not going to use freaking Chuba Hubbard over Foreman. Like, Chuba Hubbard's going to come in for
No, Foreman's in. And I'm saying, yes, definitely you play for
Zeke.
Foreman. I just don't
Zeke
know
is
why
supposed to come back.
Why are you putting Pollard on the bench is my question.
Yeah.
Who else do you have, in your lineup?
Because he has better running backs. There you go. Look, thank you.
Henry and Mixon. Good ass answer. Hey, if I had a mic, I'll drop it right now. Okay.
I didn't even have to look at this. I already knew they had better running backs.
Yeah.
Better running. I mean, the fact that he has Joe Mixon and Henry is crazy.
I know, but I'm saying I did not have to look. I did not have to look at this comment to know that they had better running backs.
Well,
this question pops up.
It must be Henry and Jesus, what I said. So, well, like I was also thinking that and mixing that 1 week with those 5 touchdowns was Jesus like.
You got Cincinnati Jesus.
All right.
He was like that.
Then boys, I don't know about Foreman too. Look, Chuba Hubbard's not going to steal from Foreman.
Chuba Hubbard's I don't even know he's going to get in the game that much. So you're all right.
So
hey, go Foreman and just be happy.
Here we go. Tony or Gabe Davis, Foreman or Drake, burgers or burritos. Tony, Foreman. Oh man.
Davis, Foreman, burgers.
I'm going Tony, Foreman, burgers.
I'm never going to be on the Kadarius Tony train. I'm going to be the last one. I'm gonna be sitting there with my ticket, the last one. I'm not
this week over those two. This is the week over those two. Gabe Davis is up in the air because of Allen. Tony's a dude.
It's not because we say they're playing in Detroit. They're playing indoors. They're playing on turf. Josh Allen.
The settings are perfect.
They're playing Cleveland. Just because they're playing in Detroit doesn't mean they're playing against crap.
No, they're playing Cleveland. You're right. They're playing Cleveland. But once again, Josh Allen is not going to run because they're playing. You don't want to run on Myles Garrett. Can you imagine Josh Allen? Josh Allen's big. Myles Garrett is bigger. Like that's what I don't think. I think he's going to sit in and he's going to throw the ball. This will be the threat of the run when I'm throwing the ball, and that's why I keep on saying that I think that they're going to have a big passing game. I think Gabe Davis might not get the touchdowns, but it's going to still could have some points.
Yeah.
So you're going Gabe Davis. I'm going Kadarius Tony.
I'm going Tony.
Only doing it if he gets a touchdown. He's not into the offense yet.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Kadarius Tony, you think he studies the playbook? Man, you getting way too much credit.
Look, man. Look, okay.
They told him, hey, go out there and do this. That's what he did.
They draw in grass. As a New Yorker, though.
That's what he did.
You're still evaluating as a New Yorker, though. When he was in New York, he had Brian DeBall and Jones. Okay, you moved to Kansas City. He has Patrick Mahomes and Reed. Who are you going to listen to more? If you ask me, I'm going to listen to Reed and Mahomes.
He should have been listening to Dable because Dable's going to be a great coach.
Well, too bad you're on a crappy team And
not.
and,
They
and no,
have the same record.
Yeah, they're not a crappy team.
They're not a crappy team. You're a crappy person. Like, you need to learn how to play your damn playbook.
the Giants are no. Look, if you ask
All
me
right, you know
who
what?
I'm going to listen to,
Let's go spike bet on this one. I'm okay with this. I'll take Gabe Davis over Tony in points.
that's going to be too close. That's going to be too close.
Another point.
I'm not doing this one. I'm not doing this one.
The reason he won't do it is because those are his two favorite players. So choose between his children. He's like, I don't know. Both of them, yes.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's funny.
Okay, so you got Brian Robinson or Zeke. Brian Robinson for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably going Brian Robinson too. I like Zeke. But yeah.
Pollard, Jamal, or Singletary? Jamal.
Yeah.
I like Pollard, but even with Zeke back, I like Pollard.
No, Pollard's still going to be productive.
I'm leaning Pollard because Dallas is going to score. They're going to look for the scoring. And I wouldn't be surprised if Pollard only gets one. He get like one catch and one passing touchdown, and then one running touchdown. And Zeke also gets a running touchdown. Like, it could be that well. I could see that. So I'm gonna go Pollard, Jamal, then Singletary.
Okay. So Singletary's out, like just completely.
Yeah, he's my third. Because
I'm going Jamal, Pollard, then Singletary.
Once again,
I'm going with that one.
That's still. I feel like it's only 1 point or 1 point either way. But what I've seen with Pollard, I just believe in him.
All right, so you got a Debo or Poyer. A Debo's got freaking the Rams.
Mm-hmm. Who's Poyer?
Jordan Poyer. They're playing against Cleveland.
Yeah, Cleveland. Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm going Debo.
I don't know.
I think we'll Debo.
I'm gonna agree. I'm gonna agree on here. A Debo might damn, you're in a deep league, man. How are you?
Yeah.
You're in a deep league. I don't know, man. Like, I still like Poyer. Jordan Poyer is good. But he just got back, didn't he? He's just now getting back.
He's just getting back, yeah, because last week it was looking like points.
Yeah. Well, also Lattimore, they're saying, is he going to be sidelined? Because if Lattimore is sidelined, then
Poyer is going to be the main.
Paulson Adebo is going to be.
Yeah. He's. See, what's Lattimore? Lattimore.
Marcus Lattimore is not playing today, is he?
He's still.
I'm going to go with Paulson Adebo, just because Poyer's getting back to things.
Yeah.
Adebo's going to be out on the field pretty much the whole time.
Going against the Rams, you're going to get a lot of opportunities out there with the offense. So yeah, go Adebo.
He starts 11 in that league. Okay, that makes sense.
I started 11 IDP in that league. Wow.
I've done those. Is that your IDP only league? I've been in those. I got torched. The very first year I did IDP, that was one of my first ones. It was all IDP.
I can't believe that 11 IDP. That's crazy.
It was fun though. It was fun.
Yeah, that's a way to learn it.
That's for sure. That's really, you better know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I have
by the end you will.
So I'm looking for a ceiling in Pollard and Jamal. Yeah,
ceiling. I'm telling you, I hate saying it, but I feel like Pollard has a higher ceiling.
I disagree, man.
Because Swift could always be that guy. The question is,
I get what you're saying.
It's really because if Swift could take that away from Williams, and Williams could end up with 9 points, but there's a chance that Zeke is not really ready, and Pollard runs the ball and catches the ball.
I don't know.
Once again, this is literally that question is heads, tails,
pretty much. Milano, Ernest Jones, Chin, or Rodrigo. Rodrigo's banged up. Chin is just getting back. Milano is probably your safest, man.
Yeah, Milano. I'm going Milano.
I
like you think Chin when you first think, but just
yeah,
not
but he's
right now.
just
Trying
now
to come
fresh, man. Like, and the same reason how I feel about freaking
Poyer. Yeah.
I don't know. All right, so I'm gonna say
we got
guys.
Run through these real quick.
We gotta run.
So who are you going with?
I'll let you guys.
I'm going
you guys
Milano.
go because
Chin. You're going Milano?
I'm going Milano.
Yeah, I might. I'll go Milano there. Pittman or Sutton? Pittman
too.
Yeah. Yep.
In 2 years with the first 11 IDB. Okay. That's 2 years. Nice. Half PPR, Pittman, Olave, Kadarius. You already know Kadarius Toney. That's my guy. I'm going Kadarius Toney. I don't care what you say.
I would go Pittman. Over because I don't know.
Really? Okay. All right.
What are you, Brian?
I won't say his name, but I'm not going Pittman or Olave.
Why do you hate
just half PPR?
Just on this one, because I think Kadarius Toney's only going to be good for touchdowns, and a half PPR that makes sense because you're not going to get a lot of catches, but he could probably get you touchdowns, and you got Mahomes there.
I'm not putting Pittman against Philly,
Pittman
but
okay. Pittman is just scary.
Oh, that's right.
Philly. And Olave doesn't have a quarterback. It's just the way that question kind of goes makes me.
So Kadarius Toney, guy.
Kadarius
Toney. Saying that.
Tony.
Well, why do you hate the man so much?
I don't believe in him, but I believe he can get touchdowns.
Oh my gosh! All right, A-Rob, Gallup, Landry, or Slayton. Yeah. Sorry, my bad. Half PPR. I have Danny Dimes. I actually like Slayton this week. It's against Detroit. I'm actually liking this here with Danny Dimes. If you're trusting Danny Dimes, I'm putting Slayton in with him. I think they're gonna give Detroit Detroit can't stop the pass for crap. I'm going Slayton here.
I will go with the stack because none of those other guys are a good enough option for me. I will go with the stack.
Yeah, I like that.
Trade question: full PPR offering me Metcalf for Jeff Wilson. My roster: Eckler, Barkley, Patterson, Jeff Wilson, Evans, Williams, David, Lazard.
You need it, yes.
For Jeff Wilson? Offering me Metcalf. Oh, yeah, you said Jeff
Wilson.
Yeah.
Barkley and Patterson. So, yes, you go ahead, go grab him.
I'm high on Wilson, but I might need
a wide receiver more. That's what we're looking at.
Yeah. Jeff Wilson's only going to be relevant once CMC goes down. And right now, he's been... No. Or not, my bad. Where's he at now?
Miami.
Yeah.
So no, he's high. I'm high on with him with Tua. I'm definitely high on that. But
I don't know why I keep thinking he's in.
Well, so I'm high on him. Don't get me wrong, because especially he got 20 points last week. I totally understand. But I think when you have Eckler, Barkley, and Patterson already, it's just you have great options, and Well, Mike Evans is not doing so great. I'm just saying you don't have a lot of playmakers at wide receiver, and you might need that Metcalf.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm right there with you.
Yeah, so with Eckler, Barkley, and Patterson, like I don't think you're putting them in over them.
Yeah, you're not putting Jeff Wilson over any of those. Yeah, you never Saquon. I wouldn't even take Saquon out at all.
Yeah, no, he's still in. What's up, Anthony? How are you doing, dude? And good luck to you as well.
Good luck. I hope you lose except in our guillotine league. I hope you get less points than me.
That's me.
That's messed up.
That's selfish, but yeah.
Michael Antonio.
Someone else.
Nah, I figured.
I knew exactly.
Yeah.
Morning James full PPR start Singletary, Zeke, Michael Carter, or Elijah Mitchell or Eli Mitchell. Elijah, yeah. Thanks. Good luck today.
Full start too.
Michael Carter and
Michael Carter and Singletary. I think I'm going Michael Carter and Singletary.
Yeah, I don't like that. I'm gonna go with Michael Carter for sure.
Yeah,
I can't put Zeke in right now. Full PPR. I don't think Singletary might have to run the ball a lot more because as we saw when Josh Allen was hurt, Singletary actually got the ball, and because he's hurt now, I'm thinking he might get the ball a little bit. So I'm thinking Michael Carter and Singletary.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, it's reasoning. It is what it is. It's just like
Elijah Mitchell's going against Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. I won't even play that.
All right, keep going. Keep going. We're about to be end this right here. So choose one running back in the flex. Brandon Cooks, Rondale Moore, Brian Robinson, Swift, or Mooney. Choose one running back and one flex.
Do you put
Brian Robinson?
Robinson's over Swift, yeah.
I really don't.
But you know what? Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if I went Swift and Mooney, man. I don't.
That's it.
It's just the thing is when Swift's gonna get back. Like they say he's healthy, but he hasn't done crap, and that's what I'm scared of right now.
But I'm also scared of Brian Robinson not popping off because you just have so much there. So.
They have a stacked team. This is needed.
Yeah, if this is Swift and Mooney,
Rondale, Mooney, and I'm gonna say
I like Mooney.
Man. Mooney and Robinson.
I think Mooney Robinson's a safer. I think Swift and Mooney makes more sense for me because I'm going for a higher ceiling, especially if you have a team that's that good.
Yeah,
you can sacrifice.
You can sacrifice
a safety net and
just go for the win.
Risky, play risky.
Yeah, Steven,
I like that.
DK on that. Says thanks as well. Yeah, that's just Damn Grizz, good morning to you too. Feel the love. Nah, I'm feeling this week. I'm not.
You're not even almost out, Anthony. You are like
these two are gonna be negative Nancy's. They're probably thinking they're already out because they're just.
That's why I'm on the text right now to the group. Like, man, I know it's been a tough week already. So
I'm not even in that league anymore, and I hope you lose, Anthony. Much rather see Brian go on. No, Brian's not gonna have a jersey. He's not gonna have a jersey.
Like we wanted to talk about this again, T League. I was like, we had all this coverage, and I still don't get the jersey.
Brian's gonna win. I'm like, sorry, dude.
Are you saying you like a fake jersey or something like that? Like,
I'm gonna go to Walmart.
Here's the jersey
ones. Those $20 ones.
Like, here you go, man.
This is gonna be a towel. He just wrote on it.
Because what up, them boys? You're just mad because I won't trade you back CMC. However, JJ offer was close.
Oh yeah.
So, should I
JJ? Ooh. Give me JJ. Shit.
Yeah. Well, should I take Mostert, Gibson, and Jimmy G for 2023 first? Basically, you're looking at Gibson for a first.
Mostert's playing still.
Yeah, but he's behind Jeff Wilson. He's done, man.
I agree. He's
coming to an
end. RB2.
Gibson, you're banking if he goes somewhere else.
For
a single first.
No.
If they
only signed 1 year.
They're giving you
I think I would do this, man.
Yeah. Are they giving you
a first and maybe a later round too? I'll do first and maybe something else. I can't just for a single first. No, not for a single first.
If you're trading for that, I would offer them a second.
Well, he's giving them these three.
He says, "I'm trying to win this year."
Should I take Mostert, Gibson, Jimmy G for a 23?
So
he's trying to win this year. So
he's giving them first for these three guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's giving them. Yeah, for the first.
He's
giving away the first.
He's giving away the first round.
Yeah.
Pick.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, giving away the first. Yeah. Don't tell me that you don't want to give me more than a first.
Oh, you're the man who's trading. No, man. I think. Look, man.
But
I
dude.
don't like it. It's. I think there should be something else in there.
No, I think first is too much.
Gibson, first is too much.
Mm-hmm.
Gibson's only 20-something years, like 22, 23 years old.
You don't have any RB1s in that. Jimmy G, you don't know what's going to be next year. There's nothing in there that tells me that this is more than a first. Everything is all conjecture. You don't know what's going to happen with any of these guys.
Yeah, next year, it's all up in the air.
This is.
I mean, you're trading up a first to try to have a roster this year and try, like you said, trying to win this year.
Yeah, and what you're doing, you're looking at that honestly, because I said, as we said, Jeff Wilson's probably is probably your RB1 now.
I'm not doing this though. If you're trying to win this year, I'm keeping that. Because Jimmy G is going to be that safety blanket in a super flex league.
Super flex, yeah.
Mosert's irrelevant here, unless Wilson is just dog crap and or gets hurt. And Gibson is still out there. I'm not doing it. I'm keeping these three. If I'm trying to win this year, I'm keeping these three. But I hope you guys set your lineups, by the way. Because
yeah, I was like, it's 12:05.
I hope you guys did. It's late now. Don't be looking now.
It's too late now.
I hope you did. I did.
I think I did.
If not, you're gonna have to bite the bullet now.
Like it's over now.
I'm not doing that, dude.
First off, since the fact them boys, you're looking for those three and you're going to give them a first round pick, I wouldn't give them a first round pick for it. This is me. I wouldn't.
Like a second.
Yeah,
I'll be probably looking at a second because I feel like
I don't know
because especially because this is looks like a dynasty league. I think
next
year
it is.
You're going to have to drop 7 players, right? So
well, hold on. That's we don't know what they're gonna do. That's just my league. The 7 players, like they could do something, whatever they do. There's some leagues they don't drop at all. They drop like 4.
I think Jimmy G could be up drop.
Yeah, I don't think so, man. I don't know.
Because I don't see Jimmy G's not ever going to get you a lot of points. He's a safety guy. He's a guy who's going to get you 16 to 18 points. That's just what he is. Mostert, Jeff Wilson is the number 1 running back. That's what it is. And I don't think that's going to change anytime soon. Gibson is good, but I don't know if I'll give a first round for just Gibson.
So you're doing this trade?
No, so
you're trading a first for these guys.
I wouldn't, not for a first. It would be a second. If you were to ask me to give you a second for those guys, then I'll do it. But I wouldn't do it for a first. I think that's asking too much.
I think that's what Martin said right in the beginning. He goes, it's basically a first for Gibson. You know, that's
exactly what it is. This is a first for Gibson now. I wouldn't give a first for Gibson right now. It's because you're trying to win right now, and Brian Robinson is still your number 1 running back right now, unfortunately. So you're banking on Gibson that Washington finally figures out what the hell they're going to do with a running back. You know, it's too much to ask for. All right, gotta go. The Bears game started.
Yeah, all the games started.
Yeah. Dynasty only dropped to make room for draft picks. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like you might end up cutting Mostert, Jimmy.
Jimmy. So now, why are you doing the trade? I just don't see it.
Yeah, and you're giving up a first.
It's not for a first. First is too valuable, especially this next coming up draft.
Yeah. The 2023, 2023 class. Like Anthony doesn't listen to me when I tell him that 2023 class is going to be. No, he's had so many 2023 firsts, and he's gotten rid of them all. It seems like, and he's still trying to get rid of them all. He's trying to get some back. Look, 2023 class is going to be special. So maybe that's why Anthony's trying to get more. I don't know.
That's why he's like, give me that first.
He traded a lot of them too, though. So. Andy started to explode 24 yards of Pittman. Oh my damn it. All right. That's it though. That's it. Ain't gonna be more than that.
Mariota's doing great right now, too.
I mean, it just started. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll keep looking at it. All right. Well, I'm gonna Go ahead, sign it. I don't know. You want to sign us out? Sign a tank, whatever you want me to do. It's up to you.
Go for it, man. Go for it.
All right, so guys, if you haven't subscribed, like we already do, yeah, you already got it up. We're also on Discord as well. We'll be doing we answer more questions there off stream. So whenever you guys want to do that, just join our Discord. It's there, link below. But also, I think one of these weeks I'm gonna need your help though. If my internet doesn't cut out, dude, I want to do Hard Knocks. We could do a watch party during that time after the Dynasty Pylon show on Wednesdays.
That'd be cool.
Man.
I want to do that. So we'll do that. Also, if you're into movie reviews and all that junk, TV shows, these guys are amazing. Again, they are the spoiler kings for a reason. I don't watch their show because I don't watch half the stuff they do, and then I'm just gonna go in and I'm like, oh well, I already know what it is. But if you want to talk about gossip and all that,
500 subscribers, we have a big giveaway. Just so you guys know, since I have a chance, we are doing the giveaway for an Infinity Gauntlet, a life-size Infinity Gauntlet with the moving fingers that snaps. So this is what we're doing. If you like it, we have a video. So a video for you guys. If you like, subscribe, and comment on it. Put hashtag 500.
That's on the spoiler kings, though, not
and the spoiler kings.
Not specifically this channel.
Link in description downstairs. Down in description.
Take care, Anthony, and boys. Good luck to you as well. So, but other than that, though, you got anything else? Or some football?
Let's get out of here.
I'm already missing out on some of this history.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Good luck in this week. We'll catch you guys on the Panda Grizzly show with Brian
on Tuesday, guys.
On Tuesday. On the
Waiver Wire.
And good morning, good evening, good night, wherever the hell you guys are at. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys around. I'll see you then. Later.
2 fingers. Come on, Cordero. Don't score.
Later.